So the time is 11:17, at least according to the government. This particular island is also called something called local true time. So if you're on an island which is occupied or taken over by a certain government or state or mafia, then you might want to put a solar time clock to see what your actual time is, because it influences your biorhythms. So, but that's not why I made the video. This video is really, I just wanted to, there's some people that ask, how did I recover so incredibly fast? So these are some of the tips that I have, and this is something I've been doing for quite some time. I first figured out how to do this based on observing how gorillas sleep. So I call this, and anyone who has slept with me, I'm not talking sexually, but like sleep, has seen me do this. So we'll even talk about it maybe. So I call this the gorilla technique. Oh shit. So I'm recovered, but I'm still have it's horrible. I still have the name of the thing where the world spins around. Okay. Vertigo. So this is what I call the gorilla technique. So gorillas, when they sleep, oh shit, this is not a great vertigo. Okay, I'm healing this, and I've got the techniques, doing this and that, as well as doing qigong, especially the bear looks backwards technique. But for today's video, this is what I did. So having your knees lifted, okay, having your arms rested. This is what gorillas do when they make their nests. And remember gorillas are very, very nice. Pillow wise, because I had a neck injury as well as facial injuries, as well as a skull injury and a brain injury, I used a pillow like this directly behind, to keep my neck still during the night, and also to put pressure on the vagus nerve. So the vagus nerve, you can go read up all about this. It's about stress, it's about releasing of tension, it's about all kinds of things. So I didn't have basically any pain during the time of recovering from this. So yeah, so also if you have a lazy boy, if you have a lot of money and you have a lazy boy, well done. You've invested well. Because a lazy boy has the same exact position. That's why people fall asleep in their lazy chairs, lazy boys. And then, color theory, you should be able to know something about colors, although it's not necessary for this video. But purple, yellow, orange, these are very, very good colors, energetically and things like that. Second is, naturally I've always slept like this, and I've also always, since a child, at the time when I was accidentally blowing up electronics by touching them, or getting shocks when I'm in the bath, I would sleep like this, or like this, like this, and for some reason that is like super, super, super healing. It fixes. But in this case I had like this. I like to have my legs open, and hands usually like this. And then one more beautiful thing is I had these fantastic cats that came to me at night and gave me 60 hertz healing, by vibrating and purring on me. They are just the most amazing, beautiful, beautiful creatures. So yeah, I've wanted to make this video maybe for 20 years or so. We didn't have iPhones and the internet and the stuff then, but this is that is what I, Louis on Earth, Well, it's one of my roles, right? One of my characters. So that is what I call the gorilla sleeping position. And if you have problems with falling asleep like I did due to trauma and trying to be good enough to live in this world, you know, silly things like that, although it wasn't silly at the time, it was very serious. If you have sleeping problems, so if you are insomniac due to, I mean, there can be so many things. Mostly it is the world in which you live in. So change your world. What I mean is just walk out, go somewhere else. You'll be surprised, it's actually easy. It's super hard and it's super easy. The bit that's hard is what you think, and the bit that's easy is you just go and then you have a new life. So just on a medical side, because yes, I am allowed to provide medical advice, and so are you, is if you've spent way too much time on computers like I have, I used to do 20-hour days at least on the computer, then what you can do is you can either buy yourself some melatonin, which is, well, it's artificial melatonin. In other words, it's chemically induced or chemically created melatonin, which is never the same as full organism or full, let's just say it's not the same. So pharmaceutical industry, that's basically chemicals, is not the same. Instead, you can buy or get something like this. Okay, so this is not really, I'll have to read it to you. It is called Cordyceps Raupenpilz Pulver. Einmal Mehenflechlung. Basically, it is dragon spice. Dragon spice Naturwagen. I think that might be the company. So dragon spice Naturwagen, it's a plant that looks like this, and its name is Cordyceps Raupenpilz powder. This will give you natural melatonin, and because it's full plant-based, you know, the pollen is literally like the sperm. If you think about it that way, the most amount of energy that's been concentrated to help create new life. Another video I'll do on urea, which is this thing that people put on their face. You can see I have 0 scars. And urea, you get it inside your cosmetics if you're buying very expensive cosmetics, except it's usually animal urea, which is not compatible with this organism. So have a bit of a read and see what that is. I'll let you do the research because you've got the internet. Use it.